now for a tour of the athletic opportunities at Orange Lake off the links. Our host site, Orange Lake, sets the standard for both indoor and outdoor recreation. If you love the sport, they have the court. Basketball courts are in abundance if you like to shoot hoops or play tennis in one of the 8 tennis courts. Or if courts aren't your thing, there are alternatives. There's plenty for kids to do too. And if your strength is in your short game, well, they have 36 championship holes just for you.
Well, Kelly, what
Yes.
kind of club selection were you thinking on that course?
What was it, about 12 yards, that hole, downwind? Still a driver for me, Tina. No, actually, I'm sure I'd go with putter.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. And I was also thinking about how upset I used to get as a kid when I would play mini golf, and it just seems so silly now.
Well, you're not alone in that category. I definitely felt the same things. And a lot of kids feel what we used to feel. And, you know, it's important to stay in tune with what these youngsters are thinking.
Absolutely. And that's actually why we enlisted the help of Dr. John Grbac, who told us that the best way to really understand what a child is thinking is by observing.
The basics of getting kids involved in the sports is to focus on what they care about most, and that's having fun. To encourage the fun, and with that comes they get a chance to learn something new, and they get to meet some people, some friends, learn teamwork, and work together. So it all starts with the fun.
My dad puts too much pressure on me.
But you still have fun when you're out here, it looks like, right?
Yeah.
First warning sign is kids are really honest, and they're going to tell you that they don't want to play, that they're tired of playing, they're frustrated. Main warning signs involve getting angry at mom and dad, arguing, but kids in tears while trying to get to their practice, anxiety, worry, a decrease in school grades because they're worried, frustrated, and then also feelings of guilt about not playing, possibly because they know it's important to mom and dad. But all those things can have a negative impact on kids. If parents quickly get in tune with that, they will recognize this isn't really in my child's interest anymore.
You got to have them doing different things. You know, Candace, she goes to the tap dance and loves that, and just loves playing with her friends and being an 8-year-old. You know, whether she's coloring or playing with her new Barbie or, you know, listening to new Hillary Duff or something like that. But she loves it all. His golf isn't the #1 thing, and she hasn't learned to really turn the light on and say, yeah, I want to win that golf tournament. But that'll come maybe in a few more years, and that's fine, because as long as she's learning and having fun.
Encouraging them to still participate in other kid activities, to still have sleepovers, to still get together with their friends, to still do the things that they used to like to do before they got involved or very involved in a certain activity, to encourage those things. And at times, if their passion is really strong, you might have to really insist that they balance a little bit more the other things that a parent values in this world, separate from sports. Sports are an educational tool for kids and valuable. Again, I can't speak enough about the leadership qualities that can come out, perseverance, attitude towards dealing with authority, adversity, dealing with people just all together, learning to get back up when you're down, to encourage them when you see them trying, when they're overcoming obstacles that you know that they have, but they're giving it their best effort. Not to have to focus just on being first, but getting up if they fall down, putting the ball back on the tee and giving it another try and being successful on their second try after something that maybe really, you saw devastated them and you could see it on their face. But that you're encouraging and supporting in that way, especially when you're on the sidelines. So many different things that a child can learn and then hold on to that's part of their personality that come out of sports. So there needs to be a balance.
Well, that was very informative, to say the least, and I guess the lesson learned here is that it's important for children and parents to keep the communication lines open. And if you see your child expressing a love for the game at an early age, let them take it at their own pace and really learn to love it, enjoy it.
I agree, that's very important. And that's one thing my father did when we were all kids. If we expressed that we wanted to play or practice, he would take us to the golf course. But if we didn't want to, we didn't feel pressured to do so. So, again, very important. Having said that, I guess there's only one thing left to do.
But it's gonna have to wait until after the break. That's right, we'll announce this year's Mutual of Omaha Drive, Chip, and Putt Junior Challenge National Champions.